You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
We hear from a long-time, hard-working Jamaican indie developer. Checked out Steam's Next Fest's VR lineup, and of course, more indie and VR releases. It's one more round of the Lab Video Game TV. Jamaican independent video game developer Glenn Henry of Sprite Wrench Studios talks to us about the company's origins, current projects, and future plans. It was slim pickings for quality VR releases in Next Fest this time around, and I've got a bunch of new and not so new indie and VR releases to highlight. We're getting ready for more freestyle clips. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Jet Suit, the unique VR and mixed reality shooter in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow, on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and at cjai.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I am the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow 1. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Stream Blue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
This episode of the Lab Video Game TV is sponsored by Prism Games.
One very unique VR co-op puzzle adventure is dropping this summer. Arguably, the best VR mech sim is getting a co-op campaign, and a whole bunch more indie and VR releases inbound. It's one more round of the Lab Video Game TV. Damier, Lila, and Ghost takes an innovative approach to puzzles in VR. Iron Rebellion is close to its highly anticipated single-player co-op campaign. And we're getting ready for more freestyle clips. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Interlocked Puzzle Islands in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com and download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and cjai.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab.
Welcome back, Flameborn. In this update, we're delivering a whole lot of improvements as we work towards Enshrouded's full release later this year. Come with us and see how we are forging the path. Combat is getting a substantial amount of attention this update. A lot of you have told us you wish to see it getting some love, so building on our changes from Update 7, we're adding a whole bunch of new things. Melee weapons now have heavy attacks, which are triggered by holding the attack button. Special abilities that you charge up and that deal a lot of damage. Updated attack chains with two-handed weapons so that greatswords offer a clearing the room type of solution you've been dreaming of. Finally, we've made some changes to enemy awareness, offer more options for stealth play. We've made a full video going into more detail about this, so check it out next. Now, it's time to talk about the big juicy update to the game's skill tree. We've reworked skill nodes and their cost to offer more ways to optimize your build and get the skills you really want. If you simply want to grab a skill on the way to something juicy, it is now much cheaper. The first unlock is now weaker, but the upgraded ones are in most cases as strong or stronger than before. Oh, and double jump is now in the middle, so you can grab it early. Because of that revamp, we've refunded all of your skill points, so you should make sure you reinvest your points before you get back to adventuring. We have a complete deep dive into a skill tree rework, so go check it out. Up next, from armor, shields, rings, and more, all gear can now be upgraded just like weapons, allowing you to enhance them with bonus perks. This also comes with a whole host of brand new perks, including a new type called skill upgrades, allowing you to increase the level of your skills via your armor. Each rarity tier unlocks more upgrade potential, We've improved our armor calculation so the damage received is now impacted more by better armor. Of course, we've got another full video on this and the new skill tree, so if you want more details, please check it out. Adventure sharing. From our very first closed beta, Enshrouded has shown itself to be a bastion of player creativity, with people creating castles, dungeons, mazes, minigames, and so much more. We knew that we had to provide tools for players to more easily share their wonderful creations with each other, and this first version of adventure sharing is a first step towards achieving that. In Forging the Path, you'll see a brand new adventure sharing section in the main menu. From there, you'll be able to view other players' uploads as well as share your own, all from directly within the game. This update is only the first step, and there are still some limitations on what you can do with shared worlds, but we plan on expanding the feature in coming updates, allowing you to truly build adventures for other players with a whole host of other interactive elements, such as puzzles, traps, and even spawning your own enemies. We can't wait to see what you all create and share in the coming weeks and months. We have also made a full video about this feature, so give it a watch if you want to know more. There are a lot more improvements and highlights than we can fit in this video, so squeezing a few of them here to finish up, along with a recommendation that you check out the patch notes on Steam, it will be worth your while. We've changed the starting area to teach new players the game better and to make it more visually interesting. We've reworked the quest log to avoid bombarding players with too much stuff at once, so now quests are separated into main and side quests, and we've reduced the number of quests by introducing a new feature called item sets, which rewards players for collecting specific things from a given area, like all building blocks from a region. Many recipes were updated and changed, including new crafting stations and a new factory to organize it all. Speak to the farmer and the carpenter for more info. And while we're talking about organizing, a highly requested feature we're adding is the Quick Stack Station. Just head to it and empty your pockets, they'll magically sort themselves into the chests around you. Exists in two sizes, only one color. To top this off, we've expanded the ability for players to build directly from magic chests, allowing you to pull from any materials in the nearby chests, even if there aren't any of them in your inventory. After 1,000 comments, we're finally including a woke toggle to the keyboard and mouse controls. The default key is U, because we didn't want players to accidentally trigger it. You can of course rebind it to something you like better. Finally, we buffed mages a little bit by increasing wand range and durability and improving the first fireball. We've got big plans for mages for the release, so stay tuned for more info on them. Forging the Path brings a lot of improvements and fixes for Enshrouded, and we could only cover so many in this video. However, this update is for us just laying the groundwork for a successful release out of early access in autumn this year. Head over to Steam for the full changelog, and as always, please report any issues you come across. We also have a small favor to ask. There are over 5 million Flameborn, and on this platform we're very far from 5 million followers. If you want to give us a hand and help spread the message, consider dropping us a follow. Thank you for helping us forge the path.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow 1. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Streamblue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
Welcome back to one more round, and who may be checking it out later, and who's going to be checking out the VOD long after the stream is done. Big shout out to my Caribbean family, who can watch the TV series that's been about since 2003. The Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow 1. You can also download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Streamblue, to watch on the go. Cats in Toronto, you can check out the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news at 4 p.m. every Thursday during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. Everybody anywhere else, you want to listen to some radio with some reggae music and some video game journalism at 4 p.m., you can check it out online live at cjai.ca. You can check out my other TV series. It's an art series called The Razzie Art Show with Reina. It's on Flow One as well in 25 Caribbean countries. And a little extra, it's also in Canada on Kojiko's Your TV Kingston. But it's also coming to Kojiko's Video on Demand. So all of Kojiko's subscribers list, Niagara Falls, everywhere else, basically in Canada that Kojiko is, will be able to watch the Razzie Art Show as well. And that's a show about art, shot entirely on location in Ontario, Canada. You guys can check that out as well, should you feel the need. I want to say a special thanks to the developer and the publisher for hooking me up with this. It's Enshrouded, originally released January 24th, 2024 in early access. Yes, it has been about for a while. It's out now in early access on Steam with a 1.0 launch coming this fall by publisher and developer Keen Games. Now, I have no experience, I have no history with Enshrouded. It's something I've always been interested in, but I just never hopped on. It's been about for a long time. I've had opportunities to hop on over the years, but I didn't. But I have decided to do so now. Not just because it's an excellent looking RPG, it looks good. Yeah, call me shallow, but aesthetics will get my attention. It looks good, but I think now is like almost the best time to jump in. I suppose the ideal time to jump into Enshrouded would be in fall, when it's in full 1.0 swing and most of the bugs have been ironed out, because you know what early access is about, and you know why we have early access. Well, why developers have early access, so they can, build, whistle while they work, build and while still earning some money off their project, which will help them to build. It makes sense, and I think early access is a really great thing. But yeah, other than it's 1.0 in fall, right now is probably the best time to jump into Enshrouded. New players and even returning players, veterans, because a press release on the 21st of April, the 21st of April 2026 by Keen Games, they released on April 21st the Forging the Path DLC, which is the largest update so far for Enshrouded. The 8th and final major content update for Enshrouded during early access. The deepest systems overhaul in the game's history. Forging the Path touches every layer of the game. Combat, character progression, the new player experience, crafting, building, and social features. As the studio readies Enshrouded for its 1.0 and console launch this fall. Console launch, I think that's really tight. I think this is going to be really well on the PS5 and the Xbox Series platform, and probably the Switch too, more than likely. Since entering early access in January 2024, Enshrouded has welcomed more than 5 million players. These guys have been doing well, and I'm happy for them. Happy for your success, Keen Games. Forging the Path is the update where we tried to focus on what matters most. Wishes from our community, says Anthony Christolakis, creative director of Keen Games. I apologize if I butchered your name. I did my best not to. Our players have always helped us to guide the way, and with this update, we introduce a first round of relevant improvements for deeper combat, and our first version of adventure sharing that allows players to share their incredible builds with the community. After 8 major updates, 13 patches, and 36 hotfixes during early access, we're heading full force towards 1.0. But rest assured that there is more to come. We're committed to support this game for many years beyond 1.0 and trust you will continue to support us on that journey. You see, devs come up with a solid product, they stick to it, they support the product, they listen to their audience, and their audience is going to support them. So I'm saying they've been doing well, and like I said, I have no experience with Enshrouded. Today is my first time. I'm gonna start from scratch. I created my character there, but that's as far as I've been. I wanted to do a first impression stream and also celebrate with Keen Games their brand new Forging the Path update. Like I said, I think this is a great time to hop on in. Better time, only better time than this will be the actual 1.0 release when this touches consoles and all that stuff and it's in 100% full swing. But you know, video games are in a strange place right now, particularly VR. But video games on a whole, where AAA games aren't delivering, and sometimes games promise things, and by the time it releases, it dies on release day. You know, dead on arrival, and all kinds of crazy stuff been happening. You know, promises aren't being fulfilled. Devs and publishers hanging their hats higher than they can reach it. All kinds of negative stuff happening, but hey, at the end of the day, Enshrouded, you know, it looks good. And the dev team seems solid, and this ain't no cash grab. This is a passion project that's paying off well. So, let me see if I can hop into a bit of Enshrouded. Whoever is familiar with my streaming habits will know that this ain't exactly my typical streaming hours. I more like to stream in the AM, yeah, because I'm an early bird and I am one of those cats who, you know, early to bed, early to rise. I've got a really, really crazy schedule, routine, rituals every single day. And in order for me to do all of these things as a one-man army, you know, my days are always packed. I was supposed to stream Enshrouded. Like, I think I've had the key for it. Thanks again to the publishers for the key. I didn't say thank you so much for the key. I appreciate it. I've had the key for over a week, and you know, I should have streamed it a long time ago, but hey, I have so many things to do, and here I am squeezing it into the PM. This is not my regular streaming schedule. I stream in the AM. So to see me streaming at almost 8 o'clock in the evening is unusual, but I've got a my list is packing up the amount of titles I need to stream. I think I may stream Forever next. Yeah, I didn't mispronounce that. Particularly my fellow Jamaicans may think I mispronounced that by saying Forever. Yeah, it's a Jamaican thing. Most of you cats won't get it. But however, no, that's actually the name of the title. It's Forever. Play on the word forever. So yeah, I may stream Forever next because I like the way it looks. I got like a dozen things. I can't even tell you what I'm gonna stream next, but it may be Forever. Either way, enough of my yapping. It's Enshrouded time. You know, wish me luck, because I've never done this before. Hey, let's do it like there ain't nothing to it, eh? Hold on, let me make sure that my audio is good before because nobody's gonna tell me. Yeah, there you go. Game audio is good, mic audio is okay. Let's do it like there ain't nothing to it. Maybe I should put my headphones on in case you guys are gonna get some echo. My mic is decent at the noise cancelling thing, but you guys may get an echo, so I'll put these headphones on. Might end up talking a little bit louder than usual because the headphones are also noise cancelling, so I end up overcompensating. Alright, player selection, private, host, join, explore adventure sharing. That's fine. I'll go to private. I'll do this by myself. I'm going to run through this for about an hour or so. And I'm completely new to it, so I don't want to get into anybody's game and become like a third or fifth wheel. So here, let's do it. Yeah, that slot is already created. Let's do it. It's Enshrouded. Thanks again to the publisher for hooking me up with the Steam key. Console players, be on the lookout. Enshrouded should be coming to consoles sometime after the 1.0 in fall. Maybe 2027. Not certain. Alright. My sexy female African warrior. You see, it's funny. I I don't want to go off on a tangent, but I probably will anyway. You know, I got this other new game called Dead House. Yeah, it's pretty good, but you know, even on maximum settings, it doesn't look better than this. But it's a beast. It requires at least a 3060 GTX to run it. That's the minimum, and I don't get why, because this is running like like I said, I've got off on a tangent. It just came to mind though. Because this looks great and it's running pretty good. A vast world awaits you, filled with secrets and perils. Press that button and navigate to the map to track your discoveries. Okay. Okay, clearly I haven't discovered anything. Discovered crafting recipes are saved here. Journal. World. Hold on. So this is where I need to go then. You know, I'm one of those guys who's terrible at planes for first base. Claim a spot for your base. Okay. Set a waypoint. How do I set a waypoint? Or is it already set? Set as waypoint. Claim a spot for your base. Okay. I'm cool with that. Yeah, it's not that far at all. Whoa, 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 whoa! You know, you're lucky you're just hungry after a fall like that. I mean, okay, how do I eat? That was an accident. That was a total accident. Okay, I'm just to go ahead and assume that the how to eat instructions will pop up as I go along, I guess. Okay, so that's not the way down. I totally get it. What is this red light right here? Hold on. Yes, reading is good. Education, once it's not indoctrination, it's the key. Okay, pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protects it in a flaming core. Wisdom, far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours seeking answers, a whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A shame, as I believe we could have quite enlightened conversations. New lore page, okay. Okay, hold on, are these steps? Okay, well this is better. This is much better. This works better. And in Jamaica we have this saying, a shortcut draw blood. So no shortcuts here, we're gonna do it the hard way. Hold on a second. Why do I feel like is this gonna like curve around and no? This is not what I had in mind. I thought, can we just keep going down? Can we just keep going down? How do I get? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get down there by... No, we're not going to do what we did a while ago now. That's not gonna happen again. I'll collect it. Collect it. Go ahead. Every time I pick up an RPG game, that's redundant. Every time I pick up an RPG, I immediately start to think about Skyrim. I haven't gone back to Skyrim in a while. And that's honestly, I took so long to start playing Skyrim. But Skyrim VR, modded of course, is one of the greatest gaming experiences I've ever had in my entire life. And I've been doing this for a while. Oh shit. Guys, how the hell do I get down? No, what I'm going to do is go back into the mine. Claim a spot. Yeah, I'd like to. I'm pretty sure I can't fast travel down there, and I don't particularly want to fast travel either. I don't want to fast travel. I want to do some exploring. Whoa, thank you. That's pretty cool. I was wondering if I had a flashlight, but clearly I don't need one. I got some fireflies or something working with me. Climb. Smooth, sister, smooth. Smooth, smooth. No, I know I said I was only gonna run through this for about an hour. And at the pace I'm going, hey, come on guys, I can't see my ass from my elbow. At the pace I'm going, I may not get to that first. Use a sword to defend yourself. Tap or hold X to attack, LB to block. A well-timed block will parry an enemy. But I don't have a sword, do I? Oh, that's a sword right there. Oh. Oh, I thought it was telling me to get ready for some shit. Rusty sword is better than no sword. RB and R. Is that what you're saying? Hold on. Okay. LB to block. I think I need to do something with the gamma. It's too dark in here. Or we could get more fireflies. I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy. Your inner flame allows you to resist the shroud, but if you linger, you will perish. Escape the shroud to replenish your time in the shroud. Okay, so what you're saying is run fast. Move really fast. Okay, where are we headed to? Straight ahead? No, run. I'm enshrouded. Jesus Christ. Go. To lock onto your... Hold on. You can't be serious. I thought I needed to get out of the shroud. Okay, you guys are not going to make it easy for me. Aye. Search. Take everything. That's right. I'm going to take all your shit. Come on. Okay, hold on. What was block again? Okay, that's block. This is attack. Okay. Don't break the whole sword now. Grappling hook. Hold on. What did you say about grappling hook? Clearly I got some shit. Need to check it out. Use explosives to forge a path through the rubble. Explosive powder balls can be thrown. Explosive barrels are detonated at a range. Okay. Take everything, sister. Everything. There you go. And how do I throw it now? Okay. X to throw, yeah. Really straight to the point. I like it. Alright, boom. Run! You know, I kind of thought that I gotten a little bit more time, but okay, fine. Let's see. They explode and... Oh shit, there are more! Almost wasted all of this good yeah, no, I can't take any more. No, I thought there were more. Alright, hold on a second. Isn't this the path that I'm supposed to clear? This just look like somewhere that, especially with those bombs, that if I throw... Okay, what if I hold X? Nope. Not throwing it any further. Okay, what about if going a little bit closer? Okay. That's what I thought. I just kind of was thinking that you could charge the throw instead of standing that close. But alright. No harm done. No harm done. You can swim and dive through bodies of water. Be mindful of your oxygen while submerged. Copy that. Yeah, but I don't really want to go for a swim right now, you know. That's the thing about it. Alright, good. Yeah, so that's what I like. That's what I like. So it did actually work out. It did actually work out. I am grateful. Workbench. If you fall, you will rise at your last. Okay, so this is a checkpoint. Got you. Construction hammer at workbench. Recipe unlocked. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Hold on. Go back to your sword, please. Heavy attack, you hold X. Block, parry, LB. I was never really good at parrying, but I'll figure it out. Doing something right. Reach level 2. Alright. Level 2. See, I told you, cats, we're going to do this together. We're taking this journey together. Invest skill point. Hold on, no, man. Slow down, Wayne. Slow down. Alright. The intro, the video, the highlight video that Keen Games released said something about the skill tree. Things are being more affordable. And the double jump comes a whole lot sooner and whatnot. Yeah, I was paying attention. Believe it or not, I was paying attention. All right, this is one robust skill tree. Yep. This is a robust skill tree. All right, double jump. That's what they were talking about. Everybody wants a double jump. Everybody needs a double jump. Okay. Opportunity out of reach. Grounding hook. Use your grapple hook to pull flying enemies towards you during combat. That sounds good. I just need 2 more of those things. Okay, hold on. Pickaxe out of reach. I need 1 more of those things. Can I get anything though? I mean, like, everything seems to be out of my reach. Okay. Merciless attack. Perform a merciless attack by pressing Y to deal 500% damage to an overpowered enemy. Overpower attack. Attacking blocking enemies or parrying their attacks fills their stun bar until they become overpowered. Overpowered enemies are interesting. That sounds like a finish him kind of thing. Okay, what we got here? Giant Slayer hook. Use your grappling hook to pull yourself towards large enemies during combat. That is good, but for now, since I haven't gotten too far and I ain't shit right now, I don't want to be pulling myself towards anybody, especially larger enemies. So maybe later for that one. Double jump allows jumping a second time, but I can't get that, can I? It's fine. This is what I'm going to get. I like this. I like the merciless attack. I like the very sound of it. There's nothing about it that I don't like. Let's do it like there ain't nothing to it. Unlock the first skill. That's right. Okay, press by pressing Y. I won't forget that. Pressing Y. I'm going to be all over that shit. Pressing Y. Okay. What the fuck? Hold on! What the f... This reminds me of they're still coming. Okay. This reminds me of this 3D platformer. Fuck if I remember its name, but okay. Waypoint reached. Update. Claim a spot. Are the bees still coming? Sounds like they're still. Hold on. Did I really fucking touch a hornet's nest? What is? Hold on, them man. Build a flame altar. Hold on. Like I really pissed some bees off. The flame watches over the fallen land and provides the flameborn with the power to defy the shroud. Deepen your connection to the flame with sacrificial resources, and its blessings shall further amplify. Upgrade requirements. If that's what I need to create the flame altar, then hold on a second. Claim a spot for your base. Claim a spot. Rewards. Build a... Reach the plains. Build a flame altar. The flame altar will mark the spot for your base. In your base, you will be able to craft and build shelter, craft the flame altar and place it to establish your base. You don't have to place the altar in the plains. You can choose any above shroud area to establish your base. Yeah, but this is what I'm doing right now. This is what I need to do. Can you tell me how to craft? Hold on. Crafting. Boom. Essentials. Flame altar, level 1. Common. Stone. I need 5 pieces of stone. Okay, so I have to go searching for stone. Shit, man. Alright. Stone. Okay. If the bees would stop hunting me, that would be great. But it's fine. 5 pieces of stone. Does this count? Or is this too big? Collect. That's stone, right? 1. The bees are gone. That is also good. Okay, this is almost the same size as the other one. But okay, fine. Rough. Recipe unlocked. Rough stone. Hold on a second. Hold on. Did that 1 piece count as 5? No. 3! That 1 piece counted as 3. That is good. 1 more piece of stone. 1 more piece. I'm going to have to say I don't think my graphic settings are very high on this, but even as it is, it looks alright and it's running pretty well. Okay, ready to create the flame altar. Harvest. Let's harvest in the meantime. One thing I learned about survival games and stuff like this that requires crafting and stuff. You can become encumbered, yes, but in the early parts, just start picking shit up because you're going to need it. I can imagine, and of course, there's going to be some hunting. Is that a rabbit? Is that a rabbit? Be very quiet. Be very quiet. We're hunting. What is that? It's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. Okay. Flame altar time. Right in the middle. Right smack in the middle. Alright. Boom. Let's do it. Craft. A place to call home. Create a flame altar. Good. What's next? Where is the flame altar? I've just crafted it. Where is it? Do I need to place it now? Let's look. Journal. Quest 1. Build. Okay, so I crafted it. Inventory. Backpack. Is that where the flame altar is? There it is down there. Actions. Oh, I want to put it down. How do I place the flame altar down? How do I build it? Let's go into the sunlight where I can see your beautiful melanin skin. That's the flame altar. I already crafted it, right? 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 I don't want to make another one. Did I just make 2 flame altars? And why does it still say X though? Why? Why does it still say X? Like I didn't do it. Why does it still say X? Shit. Oh, I do have 2 flame altars now. That was not intentional. But it's fine. That should be a little bit heavy, but it's fine. I don't hear her complaining. Alright. Delete is the only action. Delete is the only action. So, quick move to what? Place this flame altar above the shroud to mark your home. Build inside the marked area. Build inside the marked area around the flame altar. Place this flame altar above the shroud. Okay, where's the shroud? Like, I thought I was supposed to build it here. Fuck. Alright. That's not the shroud over there, is it? That looks a little bit shroudy, right? What is that? And there's another... I heard footsteps and I see another hornet's nest. Sure. I don't want to go off to do something else when I know I have accomplished this yet. Hold on. You see, apparently I don't follow instructions very well. And although I understand that, I totally understand that patience is a virtue. And it's a very important one that has got me places. I'm not really being patient right now. I need to slow the fuck down. Go over the quest log. Pay attention. The answer is right here in front of me, and I'm just not paying attention. It happens to me all the time. Main quest. Claim a spot for your base. It says, reach the plains. I have reached the plain. Build a flame altar. Moderate. The flame altar will mark the spot for your base. In your base, you will later be able to... Okay, that's later. Right now. Craft the flame altar and place it to establish your base. How do I place it? You don't have to place your altar in the plains, but apparently I can. You can choose any above shroud. Okay, so the shroud area is the mines that I was in. So where I am right now is above the shrouds. It's not, I have to go to a specific spot. Once I'm out of the mines, I'm in an above shroud area to establish your base. I get that. Place it. How the fuck do I place it? What the hell is long keep? I don't even care what long keep is right now. That is just not what I'm about. Sort inventory. Show tutorial. Here you can place items in your action bar to quickly access them in game. Okay. But that is my action bar. That's my current action bar. Hold on. Let's get out of this. Hold on. Get bomber clouds. It's right there. It was right there in front of me. Action bar. Thank you. Just place commune with the flame. You see, the answer was right there in front of me the entire time. You're not alone. There are other survivors drowsing in nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid you in your journey. Go gently. One beckons nearby, just outside of the shroud's grasp. Extend the building range. Flame altar. Can I do that right now? Reskill. Okay, so this is where I can, okay. Strengthen the flame. Remove water. Deactivate altar. I'll figure this out as I go along. I can upgrade it right now. Nope. I need Shroud Core. Fell bosses. So every time I just defeat a boss, I get something called a Shroud Core. And that helps me to upgrade the altar. Got you. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is... Okay, it's getting late. I spent a new location charted. One marker added. Show on map. Find the sleeping survivor. Okay, hold on. Where am I? Cinder Vault. Home. So that is me and the survivor is there. Alright. Fine. Find the sleeping survivor. I'll do that. Can I do that in the morning though? Like when the light's out. Can I... And I also need to... I'd really like to just... Can I just rest? Like in Skyrim? Just go to sleep for a while? Why would I want to remove water? What does that mean? And why is there water in the flame? Travel through the shroud. Okay. Oh. Okay, how's your hunger? The green bars. Okay, we're gonna find out right now, you know. We're gonna find out right now. Okay, so there's weapon damage as well. So, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go. Look, if those fireflies aren't going to come out and guide my path, I mean, I'm not going to promise you that I can do this. Okay, to the left. To the left. I'm going to have to wait until the morning because I can't see shit. Maximum what? Exposed to what? Come on, guys. There has to be firefly lamp. Recipe unlocked. Firefly lamp at workbench. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I think I need to craft a workbench though. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Crafting. Workbench. Workbench furniture. Jesus, I have nothing to craft the workbench. Wood logs. String. Tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. But that's what I was talking about. You know, you pick up all that shit that you see along the way, even before they tell you to pick it up. Because you're going to need it. And right now I need a workbench. This looks like something for the workbench. Alright. Twigs. Twigs are good. Twigs are good. I could just craft that workbench and get those lamps, the firefly lantern. Then I'd go out in the night. But there's no fucking way I'm going out in this darkness. Some more fireflies, please. What's this? Okay. I think... twigs. Twigs aren't what I need to... Shit. Okay, let's go kill. Let's go see if we can earn our keep, eh? Merciless! I need to see that merciless thing. That's right. That's right. Jesus, I thought... Telling you I'm not really good at the... Something's coming. Something's coming. Those aren't my footsteps. Something's coming. Hold on a second. How could I be that fucking... Guy only hit me once. The guy only hit me once. What's this? What's this over here? What's it? What's this? What's this? Is this good or bad? What's this? Shit. That ain't good. That ain't good. Cat only hit... Hold on a second. My health is going back up though. Guys, bear with me. I'm figuring this out as I go along. I'm making shit up as I go. What's this? More enshroudedness? What does it do? What does it do? Is it good? Is it bad? Deadly Shroud. Oh shit, in Deadly Shroud. Ah shit. Hey, there's only one way to find out, you know? Or maybe there are two ways to find out. The easy way and the hard way, and I'm doing it the hard way. Okay, let's get out to the shroud. Out to the shroud. Out to the shroud. Out to the shroud. You see, if I have to earn mine the hard way, I'll do it, you know what I'm saying? If that's what I gotta do, then that's what I gotta do. Let's see something real quick. Crafting. I got nothing. Those twigs, wood logs, and string. Damn it. This is gonna take a whole lot of work. I've got a whole lot of work to see. Okay. You know what? For the sake of the stream, I am gonna just go out. So it's behind me. I'm just going to head out here. Set a waypoint. Hold on. Where the fuck are you fast traveling to? Oh. No, I want to set a waypoint. Set a waypoint. Let's see if we can find our way in the dark. There it is. There it is. Okay. Let's set off into the dark then. Nice. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. This is not automatically using up all my fireflies though, right? This is not the way. But there may be something in here of use. What's the... Not gonna kill the rabbit just yet. I know I'm gonna have to slaughter you rabbits eventually. What was that? What did I pick up? Interact with campfires to cook food or sit near them to become rested in the wild. Okay. Okay, so let's... No, but I don't know if I cook. Place food in there. I have nothing to cook. Whoa! I want you to sit by the fucking fire. Just sit. Just sit. Just sit. Hold on. Meditate. There you go. Hold on. And sit. So, you see, I know this is kind of slow, but I'm figuring this out as I go along. Let me see what happens. Oh, the mushroom. That's my hunger. All right. No, that's not... God, that's not what I wanted to do. Idiot! What the fuck are you doing? Idiot! Fucking idiot! Fur patch. I guess that'll make clothes. Okay, so the fireflies are only gonna pop up when there are lanterns that can be lit. This is rough, man. I can't see anything. Hold on. Can I sit by the fire until morning? Like Skyrim style? Wait? That'd be really cool if I could just wait. Because going out in the darkness is just not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. Okay, what are the interact with campfires to cook food or sit near them? Greet, victory, point, confirm, come here. Okay. Okay. This is for multiplayer. Okay. Like, where is it? See, I don't mean to look like a pussy or anything, but I really don't want to travel at night. It's just not gonna work out. It's not... Jesus Christ, I swear. I just keep pressing B, like, instinctively. Muscle memory, I guess. I just expect to press B and stand up. But no. My bad. Totally my bad. Let's keep going through the shroud. What's this? Shit! 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 Well, the sun is coming up. There's that. Don't want to get over encumbered, but search. What is that? Torn cloth. Wood logs. I did get the wood logs though. I did get the wood logs. Hold on a second. Workbench. I just want to see. Okay, I got enough. No. Workbench. Workbench. No, I ain't got shit. You can't proceed without a grappling hook here. Seek a path through the shroud instead. Yeah, you guys aren't making it easy for me at all. But this is all we'll learn, right? What's this? Collect. Flint arrow. Huh. Wow. That sounds promising. If I ever find a bow, I'm sure that'll come in handy. You see, I'm fully aware of the fact that I can die with one more hit, but you know, keep trotting forward, you know what I'm saying? What's this? Use climbing walls to reach higher levels of elevation. Climbing will consume stamina. What's that? Torch? Torch is good. Torch is good. I'll need that later on. Hold on. He said, I can climb, but they want me in the shroud, though. I know they want me in the shroud. What's this? Okay. Take everything. They want me in the shroud, though, so I'm coming back down. How do I get down into the shroud without breaking my... Okay, here we go. Shroud time. Right where they want me. And I am enshrouded. Stay on the path, lest the shroud's kin take you. Yeah, I can't deal with a fight right now. I can't take on any combat right now. Because when they... Shit. I hear them coming. Stay on the path, they said. Stay on the path, Wayne. Jesus Christ. Run! Blood clots. Fuck. I'm going to have to go all the way back. Whoa. Alright. I was wondering, you know, because I know I have one more flame altar. If maybe I can put it somewhere outside of the camp. Rascal. Alright. No, that's no fucking rabbit. Water is a great source of vitality. Drink it to enhance your stamina and general. Yeah, but the thing is, nobody showed me that when I was dying a while ago. I could have used that. If I knew it was there. Water increases health. That is good. I'm wondering if everything I found is lost. Like all that shit I picked up. Is it gone? Nope. Nope. Give me this. Where did I go? Where did I go from here? Where did I go? I went down here. No, this is where I'm coming from. Hold on. Where's the bridge? Is that the bridge? Is that the bridge? Is that the bridge? Yeah, that's the bridge. Alright. My sense of direction is questionable, but it's working right now. When I get a bow and arrow, I'm gonna fuck all you goats and rabbits up. I promise you. I promise you that. They said go through the shroud, so I had to come down here. Okay, not that far off. It just seemed that far in the dark. But I'm not that far off. Now if I can hold my shit together. And make it through here. And find that survivor, that'll be great. That'll be great. But I can see why Enshrouded has millions of players. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Retrieve. Take all. Quick. Move. Move. That was all my shit. That was all my shit that I lost. Hold on there. 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 Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Seriously? That one hit? That one fucking hit? And that's it? One hit? And I'm right back where I fucking started. Shit. I need to work out this stamina thing, man. I need to work out this, not stamina, health. I need to, because I ain't got nothing to rejuvenate health. These purple berries, no? Helped a little bit. Okay. Hold on. Health is going up. Purple berries helped. Berries are good. Berries are good. That's one of the many things I love about Canada. Lots of berries here. While there are lots and lots of fruits and vegetation and whatnot you can get in Jamaica, berries weren't very popular in Jamaica. Very popular in Canada, however. Okay, interact with campfires to cook food or sit near them to become rested. Sit. So is it that I'm okay? For science, I'm just gonna watch and see if my health is gonna be restored eventually. Maybe this is a patient man's game. Maybe it is. Not sure what the hell is going on there, but I'll figure it out in time. Hold on, let me see if I can set. Yeah, man. Take everything you can. Let me see if I can set down this right here. Yeah, I can. I can set my save points wherever I want. Okay, don't put it right in front of the thing. Kind of put it over to the side. Yeah, this will work. Hold on. Hold on. This will work. Boom. Alright, so there's another save point. Okay, I'm getting it. Slowly but surely. I'm getting it. Not sure what the remove water thing is about. I'll get back to that. But okay, so if I die, I expect to come back here. Alright, keep moving. Where do we go from here? No, I still need to go through the shroud. Okay. They definitely want me going through the shroud. Right. Is that where I came from? No, that's where I came from. And this is where the waypoint is directing me. Okay. Keep it moving. Girl, you need some shoes. Oh, although walking barefoot is good, it keeps you grounded with the earth. So yeah, I guess you don't need shoes. Yeah, you keep them hornets busy. You keep them hornets busy. Okay, eye on the prize, Wayne. Eye on the prize. No side quest foolishness for you right now. Bushes can conceal you when you're within them. Press L to crouch. Are those bees coming at me? Yeah, the bush is not gonna help me from them bees at all. Bees are not stupid. Holy, oh shit. Ooh! Can I just run? Because the fighting thing now work for me right now. Oh shit, he's on me. These guys are not gonna leave. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. At least these guys can run. Oh shit. You see, I would have stayed in the bushes, but the fucking bees saw me. Alright. Not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm learning as I go along. It's just a bit of a rocky start. That is all. Hold on. It's just a bit of a rocky start. But I'm slowly figuring it out as I go along. But like I said, it's like, yeah, it's way past my bedtime. I rise really early. I have to go to the gym in the morning really early. I'm one of those cats who I'm at the gym before the doors open, I have my routines and rituals that I have to deal with. So yeah, it's I basically just squeezed this one in. I squeezed this stream in today. These are not my regular streaming hours. I much rather to stream in the AM. But yeah, I do what I can when I have to do them. But right now, I'm gonna call it for today. I said an hour and I'm about an hour in. It's Enshrouded. I just wanted to show Enshrouded some love. You see, the thing about, there's so many experiences that I've gotten that I streamed them once, and I really, really do want to get back to them. I mean, the list is so long, I don't even remember the name of a lot of these RPGs. Atomfall, all kinds of stuff that I've started, and they're amazing experiences, but there are lots and lots of experiences to go through, lots of games to stream, and the only way I'm going to actually stick to one experience is if I had, if my audience was interacting with me more and was saying, well, yeah, do more of this, do more of that, but I don't really have any reason to do that, and unfortunately, I don't get the time to play games recreationally that much anymore. If I'm not creating some kind of content for social media, for the YouTube streaming, for the television series, I don't really get time to, just play a game. Because my point for saying that is, experiences like this and many others that I have actually streamed, because streaming gives me the opportunity to spend some decent time on a title, get to know it better. I understand. I totally get it. An hour or 2 hours into an experience like this isn't really a lot of time in the gaming world, but I don't really have like 2 hours to just sit casually and play a game, because if I'm gonna just sit casually and play Enshrouded for 2 hours, I may as well stream it and get some benefits from it, get some hours in, get some content out of it. And of course, 90% of these experiences that you see me interacting with, are keys provided by publishers, marketing teams, developers, and that gives me a sense of obligation once I take your key, I'm gonna do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's sponsored or it's free, whatever it is, when I take your key, that's an agreement, an arrangement that I have that I'm going to create some content for it. You know, these cats didn't give me the key because they like me or they thought I was bored and they wanted to give me something to do. No. So yeah, I can stream it and get to know it a little bit better, get to understand the experience a little bit better, and get to create some content at the same time. So it's like streaming is a win-win. But my point is, I'd love to return to Enshrouded. I just can't, with any shred of honesty, say that, hey, I got the schedule and I'll be back to Enshrouded, or I'll just, I'll play Enshrouded on Wednesdays and I'll play some whatever else on Thursdays, and I just can't do that. I just gotta do them when I can do them, and do these first impression streams. I can't promise that I'll return to it, but I'd so love to. There's so many of these games, man, because I'm definitely digging Enshrouded, and I can see why it is doing well, and it will continue to do well. I can totally see it, but for today, I'm gonna have to call it, because, like I said, I gotta be up early, and I got a really active life. Enshrouded. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I know the audio cut out, but it was for the best. It was for a good reason. Yeah. So it's Enshrouded. It was originally released. It was originally released on the 24th of January 2024 in early access. It's been out for a while with many, many, many updates and hot fixes and patches and, well, 8 major updates. But yeah, it's now out in early access. Been out in early access since the 24th of January 2024 with a 1.0 launch coming this fall. You can look out for that. By publisher and developer Keen Games. It's currently on Steam, but it's going to be coming to consoles as well, if I were to make a guess. I haven't looked at the roadmap yet, but I'd guess that 2027 is when it's going to hit consoles, because 1.0 is in fall. And you know what fall is, so that's close to the end of the year. Anyway, I suspect it's not impossible. There could be a December, a year-end console release, but don't quote me on that. I'm just assuming for now. But what we're talking about right now is that since the 21st of April 2026, Keen Games released the Forging the Path DLC, and this is my first time experiencing Enshrouded, and it's a good time to step in because there's this huge DLC, this huge patch. This huge update, actually, it's not a patch, it's an update. This huge update offers a whole lot of refinements, a whole lot of needed refinements. It's the 8th and final major content update for Enshrouded during the early access. So the next step is 1.0. The deepest system overhaul in the game's history. Forging the Path touches every layer of the game. Combat, character progression, the new player experience, crafting, building, and social features as the studio readies Enshrouded for its 1.0 and console launch this fall. Okay, so the console launch, I wasn't paying attention. Console launch and 1.0 is all going to be happening at the same time. That's amazing. That means that's better than I thought. So 1.0, everybody's going to get it. So look out for the Enshrouded on your PS5 and your Xbox Series, and more than likely your Switch 2 as well. Come fall. That's amazing news for both the consumers and the developers. Yeah, getting it into more hands. That'll be great. Since entering early access in January 2024, Enshrouded has welcomed more than 5 million players. They're doing really well, and they've got a whole lot further to go because I'm impressed and I've gotten nowhere. My character, as you can see, is still at ground level. You know what I'm saying? You can tell she doesn't even have shoes. Forging the Path is the update where we focus on what matters most. Wishes from our community, says Anthony Christoulakis, creative director of Keen Games. Our players have always helped us to guide the way, and with this update we introduce a first round of relevant improvements for deeper combat and our first version of adventure sharing that allows players to share their incredible builds with the community. After 8 major updates, 13 patches, and 36 hot fixes during early access, we're heading full force towards 1.0, but rest assured that there's more to come. We're committed to support this game for many years beyond 1.0 and trust you will continue to support us on that journey. That's the message from the developers. So yeah, there's a lot has come since 2024 early access launch till now, the 8th and final update before 1.0, and when 1.0 hits in fall of 2026, console players will also be able to hop on. Yeah, the love is being spread to everyone, everywhere, every platform, and you know, even though I'm just an hour in and I didn't do that well or that much, I'm gonna have to say that Enshrouded has got 2 thumbs up from me, and I can see why it's doing so well. I'd love to return to it, and maybe I will. Maybe my life will take a shift in another direction where I'll have more time, and I'll be able to spend more time. I'll be able to return to experiences. I'll be able to stream more. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see how it goes. If I can return to Enshrouded, I will. If I can't, then catch me on the next title, which is actually going to be so far ever. Yes, again, it is pronounced far ever. I'm not mispronouncing it. It is far ever. A play on the word forever, but it looks good, and I'm interested in hopping onto that as well. Special thanks once again to Keen Games for hooking me up with the Steam key. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to my viewers on Twitch, Trovo Live, and YouTube. My Caribbean family, you can check out the TV series, The Lab Video Game TV, which has been about since 2003. It's now in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow One. You can also download the Stream Blue app, which is the Caribbean's premium streaming app to watch on the go. And to my Ontario peeps, you can listen to the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news first every Thursday at 4 p.m. during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. You can also listen anywhere in the world live at cjai.ca. That gaming news radio series is also made into a video format and usually comes out 90% of the time on Fridays, the following Friday in the AM. So you can catch gaming news in its video format as well, which is also not only on YouTube, but it's also on a TV series in 25 Caribbean countries. Yeah. And until we meet again, those are my public service announcements. I do it every stream before and after. I use all my channels, my opportunities, my capabilities to promote what it is that I do. You can also follow me on social media. I'm on pretty much all of them. I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on X, I'm on Instagram, on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, and I think I'm on all of them. If I forgot any, I'm probably on it anyway. And of course, I'm on Trovo Live, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Twitch. Yeah, so a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, you can follow me there, and I'm on pretty much all the gaming platforms. I'm on the Nintendo Network, I'm on Steam, I'm on Xbox Live, I'm on PSN, I'm also on Meta Quest. If I forgot any platform, then I'm probably on it as well. Yeah, I'm really tired right now. I ain't gonna lie. I can hear it in my own voice that it's winding down time. Thank you so much for joining me here on the one more round of Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live, where even when I'm this tired, I can still safely say our game is never over.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
We hear from a long-time hard-working Jamaican indie developer. Checked out Steam's Next Fest's VR lineup and, of course, more indie and VR releases. It's one more round of The Lab Video Game TV. Jamaican independent video game developer Glenn Henry of Sprite Wrench Studios talks to us about the company's origins, current projects, and future plans. It was slim pickings for quality VR releases in Next Fest this time around, and I've got a bunch of new and not so new indie and VR releases to highlight. We're getting ready for more freestyle clips. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact at thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Jet Suit, the unique VR and mixed reality shooter in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow, on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and at cjai.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I am the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow 1. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Stream Blue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
This episode of the Lab Video Game TV is sponsored by Prism Games.
One very unique VR co-op puzzle adventure is dropping this summer. Arguably, the best VR mech sim is getting a co-op campaign, and a whole bunch more indie and VR releases inbound. It's one more round of the Lab Video Game TV. Damier, Lila, and Ghost takes an innovative approach to puzzles in VR. Iron Rebellion is close to its highly anticipated single-player co-op campaign. And we're getting ready for more freestyle clips. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact at thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Interlocked Puzzle Islands in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com and download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and cjai.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab.
Welcome back, Flameborn. In this update, we're delivering a whole lot of improvements as we work towards Enshrouded's full release later this year. Come with us and see how we are forging the path. Combat is getting a substantial amount of attention this update. A lot of you have told us you wish to see it getting some love, so building on our changes from Update 7, we're adding a whole bunch of new things. Melee weapons now have heavy attacks, which are triggered by holding the attack button. Special abilities that you charge up and that deal a lot of damage. Updated attack chains with two-handed weapons so that greatswords offer clearing the room type of solution you've been dreaming of. Finally, we've made some changes to enemy awareness, offer more options for stealth play. We've made a full video going into more detail about this, so check it out next. Now, it's time to talk about the big juicy update to the game's skill tree. We've reworked skill nodes and their cost to offer more ways to optimize your build and get the skills you really want. If you simply want to grab a skill on the way to something juicy, it is now much cheaper. First unlock is now weaker, but the upgraded ones are in most cases as strong or stronger than before. Oh, and double jump is now in the middle, so you can grab it early. Because of that revamp, we've refunded all of your skill points, so you should make sure you reinvest your points before you get back to adventuring. We have a complete deep dive into a skill tree rework, so go check it out. Up next, from armor, shields, rings, and more, all gear can now be upgraded just like weapons, allowing you to enhance them with bonus perks. This also comes with a whole host of brand new perks, including a new type called skill upgrades, allowing you to increase the level of your skills via your armor. Each rarity tier unlocks more upgrade potential. We've improved our armor calculation so the damage received is now impacted more by better armor. Of course, we've got another full video on this and the new skill tree, so if you want more details, please check it out. Adventure sharing. From our very first closed beta, Enshrouded has shown itself to be a bastion of player creativity, with people creating castles, dungeons, mazes, minigames, and so much more. We knew that we had to provide tools for players to more easily share their wonderful creations with each other, and this first version of adventure sharing is a first step towards achieving that. In Forging the Path, you'll see a brand new adventure sharing section in the main menu. From there, you'll be able to view other players' uploads as well as share your own, all from directly within the game. This update is only the first step, and there are still some limitations on what you can do with shared worlds, but we plan on expanding the feature in coming updates, allowing you to truly build adventures for other players with a whole host of other interactive elements, such as puzzles, traps, and even spawning your own enemies. We can't wait to see what you all create and share in the coming weeks and months. We have also made a full video about this feature, so give it a watch if you want to know more. There are a lot more improvements and highlights than we can fit in this video, so squeezing a few of them here to finish up, along with a recommendation that you check out the patch notes on Steam, it will be worth your while. We've changed the starting area to teach new players the game better and to make it more visually interesting. We've reworked the quest log to avoid bombarding players with too much stuff at once, so now quests are separated into main and side quests, and we've reduced the number of quests by introducing a new feature called item sets, which rewards players for collecting specific things from a given area, like all building blocks from a region. Many recipes were updated and changed, including new crafting stations and a new factory to organize it all. Speak to the farmer and the carpenter for more info. And while we're talking about organizing, a highly requested feature we're adding is the quick stack station. Just head to it and empty your pockets, they'll magically sort themselves into the chests around you. Exists in 2 sizes, only 1 color. To top this off, we've expanded the ability for players to build directly from magic chests, allowing you to pull from any materials in the nearby chests, even if there aren't any of them in your inventory. After 1,000 comments, we're finally including a woke toggle to the keyboard and mouse controls. The default key is U, because we didn't want players to accidentally trigger it. You can of course rebind it to something you like better. Finally, we buffed mages a little bit by increasing wand range and durability and improving the first fireball. We've got big plans for mages for the release, so stay tuned for more info on them. Forging the Path brings a lot of improvements and fixes for Enshrouded, and we could only cover so many in this video. However, this update is for us just laying the groundwork for a successful release out of early access in autumn this year. Head over to Steam for the full changelog, and as always, please report any issues you come across. We also have a small favor to ask. There are over 5 million Flameborn, and on this platform we're very far from 5 million followers. If you want to give us a hand and help spread the message, consider dropping us a follow. Thank you for helping us forge the path.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow 1. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Streamblue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.